Hello guys, welcome to Think IoT Solutions. So today we are going to look at the MQTT Mosquito server on Amazon AWS, how to install it, how to use it, and before we go there, we are also going to look at the MQTT protocol and how it functions. So in the previous videos on Amazon AWS, we have seen how to configure an EC2 instance. We have seen how to install Apache on the EC2, how to install PHP and SQLite on the Amazon EC2 instance. So today we are going ahead with a topic that is MQTT Mosquito server on Amazon AWS. So before we go to that topic, we will just see a brief explanation on the MQTT protocol. So this is the block diagram of an MQTT protocol. So on one side you have the sensors, that is three different sensors that are shown here. You have an MQTT broker and you have different devices which receive these messages or these values. So what we have here is, on one side we have the publishers which are going to publish the information using MQTT to an MQTT broker. So MQTT broker is like a central hub which receives these messages from all these publishers, and then it is going to send these messages to all the subscribers who have subscribed to that particular information. So if you can see, there can be multiple publishers, there can be multiple subscribers. So this is just a very simple block diagram of how an MQTT protocol works. So there are three components: the publishers, the broker, and the subscribers. So the broker can be any particular website which is supporting the MQTT broker services. So in this case, we are going to use an Amazon AWS as a MQTT broker, which will be seen in the next slide. And the common thing that is sort of joining all these three together is the topic name. So we have a topic name which can be decided as per your communication. That is, whatever you are communicating, you can keep a specific topic name, and the same topic name needs to be used by these publishers to publish to the MQTT broker, and all the subscribers who have subscribed to that particular topic name will be receiving the messages. So publishers are going to give the information to the broker, and broker is going to give the information to the subscribers, and all this is going to happen through a common thread which is a topic name. So the topic name can be anything. It can be like a temperature, test, or whatever you want, and based on the topic name, the information can be exchanged using MQTT. So this slide shows us how Amazon AWS is used. So as I was mentioning earlier, the Amazon EC2 instance that we have, this can be configured as an MQTT broker. So we need to install a few files to make this particular Amazon EC2 work as an MQTT broker, and then we can use a publisher, or we can have a publisher which is sending the information to the MQTT broker, and then we can have different subscribers. That is, in this case, two subscribers are shown. Those subscribers can be used to sort of exchange the information from the publisher to the subscriber, and the medium here is going to be the MQTT broker, that is our Amazon EC2 instance. So how to do this particular thing is that first we install the Mosquito, that is our MQTT broker is the Mosquito, which is going to be installed on the Amazon AWS, and then we will see how to exchange messages using that particular server. So just to have some basic understanding on what Mosquito is. So basically Mosquito is like an MQTT broker which will be installed on our AWS. So Mosquito can be anywhere. You can have it on Raspberry Pi, or you can install in any device as well. But here we are showing you how to install that on the Amazon AWS, and then you can send and receive messages using that particular MQTT broker. So to start with, we open our Extrabooty, and we key in the host name, and we have to give the authentication key as we have explained in the previous videos, and then you can open the session. So it will ask you for login, as you can just type the login name. In this case it's Ubuntu, and then we'll be entering into the session. So I'll just clear this, and I'll just increase the font a little bit so that you can just see it clearly. Right, so this is our Amazon AWS instance, and now we have a few commands here which can be used to install. So first you have to update, that is sudo apt-get update, and then you have to use sudo apt-get install mosquito. So I'll just type in these commands here. So it's going to update and then it is going to install in the next. So the updation is complete. Now I'm going to use this command to install the mosquito. So as I've already installed it, it is already there, so therefore it's not installing again. So you can just type these commands, and after you install mosquito, you also have to install the clients. So we'll also see how to use the Amazon 8 EC2 instance as a client also. Yeah, so all these both of the things are already available, so therefore it is just not installing, but in your case it might take just a couple of minutes to install these two commands, that is, one is the mosquito and the other one is the mosquito clients. And then going ahead, and now we'll see how to test our EC2 instance. So what we'll do is, as we have already one screen, I'll just sort of use a half window here, and then I'm going to duplicate this session because I want to send messages from one side and receive messages on the other window. So that's what we are going to do. So yeah, so I have two windows now, so I'll just clear this window. I'll clear this window as well. Sorry. So what we are going to do is, there are two windows here. So both of these are the sessions on the Amazon AWS only, but we will just see whenever I am publishing an information to a particular to that broker using a topic name, whether I am receiving that information here or not. So to do that, I have given the commands here. So this is what we are going to do. So to subscribe a topic, we are going to use mosquito sub, and then the topic here is test. So this topic, whatever name we are giving, so the publisher also has to publish on the same topic. So I'll just copy this, and on one window, that is, let's say on this window, I'm just going to paste this, and now this particular window is set for the subscription. So whenever any publisher is going to publish on this particular topic name, we are going to receive a message here. So let us try that, and I'll just copy this as well. So this particular line is for publishing, or this particular command is for publishing, and I'm going to use the second window. So I'll also show you the two windows side by side. So basically what I'm doing here is, so I've just published here, so this particular thing. So on the right side you can see we have this mosquito pub, and then we are using the same topic, that is test. And once you publish here, the message is message from the client, and you can see that you are able to see this. So if you want to send a different message, you can just edit that field here. So this is the field where actually the message is going. So I can just type in test message. So now you can see whenever I hit enter here, you will be seeing that message coming up on this particular window. Yeah. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm using one particular session as a publishing session, and the other parallel session I'm using as a subscribing. So whenever I'm sending information from this particular session on this topic, that is test, you are seeing the same message here. So basically the topic name is same. If you can see, test is the topic name here, and you're able to receive messages on this particular window using Amazon AWS. So now what we can do is we can use any other client from any location. So you can use a Raspberry Pi, or you can use an Arduino, or you can use any device, and you can set the broker as this particular Amazon AWS IP. And whenever you do that, you'll be able to receive those messages, and now your Amazon AWS is acting as a mosquito broker. So to see that, let us see what we can do in the to show you that. So first, after you install these things, now what you have to do is to send or receive messages from the outside world. You have to change a few security settings on your Amazon EC2 instance. So because we have to use a particular port, so in this case we'll be using a port number called 1883, and because this is our Amazon IP address, so we will enable a security group which will allow the messages, incoming messages on this particular IP. So to do that, what we have to do is this is the Amazon EC2 dashboard, and when you just go down, you have to click on your security groups here, and this particular security groups opens up which security group you're using. So I'm just using this security group ID, and whenever you click on that, so you'll be seeing the inbound and outbound rules. So I have already added inbound rule which says a port range is 1883 and the protocol is TCP. So this is what you have to do before you receive messages from external clients onto your Amazon AWS broker, whatever your setup. So to do this, just go to this edit inbound rules and you can add the port as 1883 and the protocol as TCP. Set this particular thing as anywhere, so that any person from anywhere or any client is going to send a message to your Amazon AWS IP, it is going to act like a broker. So this is what are the settings that you have to change on your Amazon EC2 instance. Now what we will do is, so there is this Chrome extension which is called as an MQTT box. So we'll be using this MQTT box and verifying whether our Amazon EC2 instance is acting as a mosquito broker or not. So you can type in Google about MQTT box and you can add it to your Google Chrome extension. So I've already done that, and this is what it looks like. So on the settings panel, if you just click on the top, so this is what is the setting panels look like. And here if you see, I have added this host, that is the host is the IP address 18.221.53.5, that is the IP, and I'm using a port number that is 1883. So this is how you need to use. And the protocol I have set is MQTT/TCP. So that is the change that you have to make. I have set the username as Ubuntu, and all the other settings you can leave it as it is. So these couple of changes that you have to make. And once you save it, and then we can use this particular MQTT box to sort of send and receive the messages. So now I'm going to save this information, and now this side is the window where you can publish the information, and this side is the window to which you can subscribe. So as I've used the topic name as test in the earlier example, I've used the same topic here, and I've subscribed to this particular topic. And you can also publish on the same topic, and so let's say the topic is also test, and then I want to just send some message, right? I'm just using message -test and I'm publishing. So if you just subscribe on this particular window, and so that other thing goes out, and when you publish it, you can see that you're receiving this message here. That is, whatever message I'm sending you on this window, basically this message is reaching our Amazon AWS. If you can see IP here, MQTT 18.221.53.5. So it is reaching there, and from there it is getting routed to this particular screen where we have subscribed it. So if you want to use a different topic, you can use a different topic as well. So for example, I'm just saying the topic name as sensor, and on the subscription side also I'll be using the same topic name, and I'll click on subscribe. So now this is the topic, I'll be using sensor, and let's say I'm using a value, I'm just sending a value called 25. And whenever I publish it, you can see that on the other window you are able to receive that message. So your Amazon AWS is acting like an MQTT broker, which is receiving the messages from this window and publishing the messages here. Now what we can do is we can also look at the messages that is here. So for example, if you see, this is our window, right, where we were sort of using it for subscription. So this window is freezed. I'll just duplicate this session. So I'll just log in. Now, if I subscribe to this sensor topic here, I will receive the messages here as well. So for example, let me just copy paste this particular command, and I'll change the topic name. Right, so I've copied this command where I'm saying I'm subscribing. So instead of test, now I'll use a topic which is sensor, because now we are using a topic called sensor. So I'm subscribing to that. Now whenever I hit a publish here, you can see that 25 will be printed here. So let's say I hit publish. So let us go to that window. I guess it's the other window. Yeah, so you can see here that you have received this message 25. So whatever message you send here is going to receive. And now I can also use the same window to sort of publish the information, and you can receive that information on this particular block. So if you see, I'll just minimize this little bit so that whenever you send an info, you can receive it here. And then I'll use this command what I've shown earlier. So we'll just edit the topic once we paste it here. Yeah, right, so if you can see here, instead of test, I'll just use a topic called as sensor, and I'm just sending a message called message from client. So whenever I hit enter, you will see that this particular message will be seen on this window. So here you got message from client. So this message is received from this particular session. I'm using the topic name as sensor, and you can see the message immediately popping up on that particular screen. So you can just change a message. For example, I want to send some value. Let's say I will send to 143 or something, and then you can see that value here. So this is a demonstration of how an MQTT broker is installed on the Amazon AWS, and also how we can test it using this MQTT box. So there are a few Android apps which you can directly download from Play Store, and then you can configure the settings similar to what we have done here. So you can give the IP address and you can use the port, that is 1883, and you can send and receive messages using MQTT. Thank you.